there and welcome to a very special episode of Drive. Well, okay, every episode is special, but this time we really mean it because we're turning Japanese. We have focused our headlights on the top Japanese sports sedans. Of course there's a Subaru WRX STI. Of course there's a Lancer Evolution. But we've also thrown in the very luxurious Lexus IS 350F Sport. Didn't think it was a Japanese super sport sedan? Wait till you watch this, it's all coming up. Plus, in keeping with the theme, we're also going to throw in the Toyo Fest, the Vios Cup, and the BRZ 86 Club. It doesn't get any more Japanese than that. So, let's kick things off with the almighty Subaru WRX STI. We kick off this special with the Subaru STI WRX. It's a long name, yeah. We do it because, well, it's blue and pink, and that's exactly what I'm wearing today. So, I did it just to honor this wonderful car because really it's one of the best bang for your buck Japanese sports sedans out there. I mean, it's already become somewhat of a generic term for a Japanese sports sedan because of all the incredible performance and bang for your buck. Alright, so this is the WRX STI and we're here where it was born to do what it does, which is fly around the racetrack. Thing is, I'm used to Subarus. I've driven them since they first came out in 1995, but every time I get in one, the same thing happens. Nothing really prepares you for the grip. Actually, this thing was built for rally, but when you think about it, when they tuned it in the Nürburgring, they sort of all bets came off and they said, no, this is just as good a track car as it is a rally car. And around here in this super tight Tarlac Raceway, it's just, oh, I feel like my kidney's gonna jump out of my body. It's just, the grip that it's got. That's what's really amazing about the WRX STI. It's the grip. It's the suffocating grip. I mean, it really just, so first time that one of our guys actually threw up. Not in the car, thankfully, but as soon as we stopped, he's smiling now, but he did. You're gonna come into the last corner. You can hear it. A little bit of understeer, but it's predominantly grip. So a little bit hard here. This is a very dirty portion of the track. Normally cars would go flying out there. The Tarlac Raceway, or Speedway here, is great for go-karts. It's great for underbones. Not the best thing for a car, especially one with 300 wild horses just trying to break free. So it's an exercise in discipline. You can come in and it pulls the car in using the torque vectoring system. So not just if you got the all-wheel drive, it's using the torque vectoring system to throw power into different parts of the drivetrain so that you can come in fluidly and come out like this and just have a beautiful run into the corners. Just feel that, oh, wish you could just be sitting right here, right now. First that I became familiar with torque vectoring was Porsche, and it uses, it throws the power out. It's not like stability control, although it does use a little bit of that to sort of take power away from certain wheels, and it works beautifully with a four-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive system, where it's actually sort of throwing power away so that you reduce understeer, and it takes load off certain tires. It's a very complicated system, but it works so well in real life. What is amazing about this car is the way it closes distance, the way that it just gets a piece of road and shortens it like that. You know, they say that the shortest distance between, or shortest thing between 2 points is a straight line. Nah, it's a WRX. This car here, it's not so much that I haven't driven more powerful cars. Yes, I have. Cars with twice the horsepower, even 3 times the horsepower. It's about the way it delivers it and the bang for your buck. The bang for your buck is absolutely amazing. In Australia, back in around the 95, 96 sort of era, it got a reputation, not a very good one, because it was the favorite of Ram Raiders. So Ram Raiders would actually steal this car because it was powerful enough, it had a strong front end, it could actually go through walls and shops and stuff like that, and more importantly, it could get away from those V8 Falcons and Commodores. So what did the police do? They bought these. They bought the WRX, and then they turned them into chase cars as well. Great cop car, in fact, in Australia, when in 1995, I remember when I first really wanted one. It's just been growing and growing and growing, and if you look at the history of this car, it just keeps getting better and better and better. And this latest iteration of it is just insane. I mean, this thing with 300 horsepower stock. And remember, when we say stock, the stuff that you can do to this car, one of the best things about the Subaru is the tunability of it. The parts that you can get, the upgrades that you can get, it sky's the limit. You can have so much fun with this car in a tuning shop. You can bring this thing up to 600-700 horsepower and it can still handle it. That's the amazing part, is the chassis and the driveline are so strong it can still handle it. So let's just take it for one more quick squirt around here. Oh yeah, just hitting the rev limiter there. It's just beautiful to turn in. One thing you do feel about this car, it's just so flat. It is so stiff. On the road, you're paying for it, I have to admit, but on this racetrack right now, change of direction like that, oh, you should just see it, hear it, feel it. All your senses come alive with this car, and to think it's only 2.5 million pesos. Go figure, right? The Subaru Impreza WRX STI almost has as many names as it does have gears. Think about it. All right, coming up after the break, it's more Japanese stuff as we check out the Toyo Fest and the Vios Cup.